Welcome back, everyone. There's love in the air today because I'm bringing you 3 Valentine DIYs, all made from mostly Dollar Tree supplies. So let's get started. Hey everybody, I'm Soozie and this is Soozie's Stuff. Welcome to station KDIY Channel 146. I'm so happy you're here. I would love it if you'd click and subscribe and then click the bell to be notified when I upload a new episode. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up or even a comment. So don't touch that dial. Let's go make some stuff. For my first project, I'm using this beautiful felt heart from Dollar Tree with all the swirly cutouts. I love this heart. And next, I'm using an old frame that I spotted at my local thrift store. It was $4.99, but I bought it on the half price day and I got it for $2.50. Before we begin, I just want to tell you this heart was a little frustrating, and I'll get into that a little bit more in just a minute. But when you purchase this heart, it has a lot of the pieces that are not popped out, so I had to take my tweezers to pull them all out, especially the little curly Q piece in the middle. I wanted this heart to be white, and I took it outside and spray painted it with white spray paint, but it just did not take. It ended up coming out pink. So then I thought I'm going to use my white or my ivory Waverly chalk paint and that would turn it white. Well, no, it really didn't. It started bleeding through after it started drying, but I'll come back to this in just a little bit. I want to move on to my frame. It all works out. So with my frame, I'm taking my Waverly chalk paint in truffle, and I already painted it, and then I just dry brushed it with some ivory paint. And so I just distressed it that way. Next, I'm just using some old burlap scrap that I had laying around that I did purchase at Walmart. They have pieces that you can purchase there. And I really like to keep this on hand for little projects like this. This is going to be the backing of the back part of the frame. So I just hot glued it all in on the cardboard piece that it came with. Now, here is my heart. I went outside after I had used the Waverly chalk paint. I guess that helped, and I spray painted it one more time with the white spray paint, and it came out really well. I really loved the white. That's what I was going for, and trying to get it there was a little frustrating, but we got there. So now I'm going to use these little galvanized words. I used the love word. I was going to put it in the middle, but I didn't want to cover up the beautiful swirls. So I ended up putting it on the side. I love how this turned out. It is so rustic and so farmhouse beautiful. And if you didn't have an old frame, you can use a Dollar Tree 11 by 14 frame. That's what I was originally going to use, but I forgot I had this old frame, so it all worked out great. And even though that heart gave me a little bit of trouble, it came together beautifully, and I'm very happy with the results. I hope you love it too. My next project is called the Hugs and Kisses Vine Wreath, and I'm starting out by using these vine wreaths from Dollar Tree. I used 2. And this is so incredibly easy. Oh my goodness, you are going to love this project. All you need is some wire cutters, and I'm just going to cut through all the little vines. And I need to make sure that the twine is kept around it because it's keeping everything together. So I'm just going to trim that off, and then I'm going to wrap that at the end and hot glue that to secure all the little pieces in there together. Here's one that I already made for my ex, and the other one I just needed to straighten it out, measure it, and get it the same length. And I'm just going to cut this and kind of break it when you're stretching it out. And that's why the twine, you need to keep the twine on there to keep it all together. And now that it's all straightened out, we're just going to hot glue it, and then I'm going to use some twine in the center to sort of wrap it and keep it secure together. Works great, and that is pretty much it. Just going to get that wrapped up, hot glued in the back, and you're done. This was so quick and easy to create, and I wish I would have made 2 X's and 2 O's. I think I might go back and do that now. But they are so inexpensive, so rustic, so farmhouse, and you can set them anywhere. They look great with my antique heart frame. I hope that you love them as much as I do. And for my last project today is called the love sign. And this is that block of wood sign that you get at Dollar Tree. This is the very first one I've ever found. I have never found them, and I was so excited. This was the last one at one of my stores. So I was so excited to pick it up. And I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in ivory. And I was going to use some brown on a heart, but I decided not to use it. So I'm covering this and giving it a good 2 coats. Next, I'm using one of the little wooden signs from Dollar Tree, and it is in the crafter square. And I'm just going to give it a good 1 coat of the crimson Waverly paint. This paint is really good coverage, so it just really needed 1 coat. So now I'm ready to put it all together. I'm going to be using one of the little grapevine hearts that you get in a package of 4 at Dollar Tree. This whole entire project is from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to hot glue that on there, and I'm going to hot glue the little heart on, and then I'm just going to wrap some of the butcher twine around each end. I just love it when just a few pieces from Dollar Tree are put together to make a simple, fun DIY. Not much money, and it comes out to be a beautiful rustic and farmhouse piece. And here it is put together with my Hugs and Kisses wreath. You just can't go wrong with simple. It just is perfect for your mantle or an entryway. And I just want to thank you all for subscribing. I appreciate it. Here's my hugs and kisses to you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and even a comment. I would love to hear from you. I'll see you next time on Soozie's Stuff, KDIY Channel 146. Bye, everybody.